spend our time for meetings. People do need meetings, but they don't need spend time for meetings. Think about how your meetings can be like a project, like something would bring results. Every meeting must be finished with some results, some decision. If it's meeting for decision, good. If it's meeting for talking about, it's a waste time. And unfortunately, I spend so many hours in these meetings when just kind of, okay, 5 o'clock, good, I can go. So I might spend the same time for something more important. Assignments. Again, we try to manage people, and sometimes we are not so good at this, and we give them unclear, redundant, conflicting assignments, or maybe too rigid assignments. They know better sometimes what to do if you give them direction. PowerPoint perfection, and what we must teach people do. Again, in our meeting, I just remember last year meetings, which I said, maybe if everybody must do good PowerPoint presentation, not longer than 5 minutes, we save our time. We save our time, because at the time of they preparing this PowerPoint about analysis of our market, about new ideas, about this, and that, it would be much better. Email etiquette, again, how to answer, etc., etc. And for instance, you don't have to, I spent hours for answering emails like, Dear Mary, I understand how hard this for you, but if you look at so, and flexible organization, more and more agreeable to do like yes, no answers. Like, yes, okay, do it, got it. And it becomes more etiquette. Think about how people, what kind of messages you receive from other people. Just think how low the length of this email, and you find why your organization is not so flexible. Make it simple. Devote your own centrality. Make people be successful. And then the last one, simplicity checklist, when you can check for yourself, again from the same article. Include simplicity as organizational strategist. Always talk about simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. Set specific targets to reducing complexity. Again, fight with this complexity. Fight with this. Just be hard with complexity. Try to find the simplicity, because the simple is usually the most beautiful. Create performance incentives that reward simplicity. Portfolio of your projects, portfolio of your products, portfolio of your non-profit projects, or your service you provide a state organization. Focused product and service. Focus on your core product. And we talked about this in our first class on growing organization. Employ product portfolio simple rules, again, which we just accept, which not. Eliminate or sell out low-value products. Just say no. No. Exit rules. Do you remember exit rules? Just no and so. We don't do that anymore. Organizational structure. Simplify. Reduce levels. Make your clients decide which department is necessary and which is not. Feel comfortable with self-management. Increase spans of control. Processes. If you accept simple rules, follow them. So discipline is a really important part of flexible organization, because we don't have many rules, but we have 5 rules. This is serious. Create well-defined decision structures like committees. We're not people involved, but we know which committee makes which decision. Choose the simplest form of planning, budgeting, anyway, if it works. If you have 3 approaches, choose the simplest one. Involve employees to decision making. Personnel. Define the term of talent for your own organization. What this term mean for your organization. Simplify personnel pattern, short list of criteria, up or out. So if the employees go up, or it goes, or he or she goes out. But we will talk about this in our professional service firm class. Counter communication overload, manage meeting time, always finish with decision, and facilitate collaboration between, throughout the organization. I want you to remember this. And these are references where you can find all these excellent articles and book. So we are done, and I hope you enjoyed this class. I understand that it sounds like controversial for you, and maybe sometimes you feel, oh no, it's just kind of a fairy tale, but for my organization it would never work. And you might be right, because I'm against of revolution. But you always can apply this or that approach, just some of them for some project, and you can find that it was just surprisingly good. And my consulting experience shows that even for organizations which just they are not built for flexibility, just at all. You can imagine what organization we had, large production facilities we had after Soviet Union collapse, they are giants. And you have now similar here, and we didn't even believe it possible to make them flexible, and now they're very much successful. And Russian economy is booming now because they're very much open to new ideas, very much open to new approaches. They want to learn how to do it differently. So let's do it. And for this particular class, it's not the project for your promotion. It's not the project for your, for your election. It's a project for this class. So be free to, to make your dream work for you. And I hope in your project, I'll find excellent ideas how your organization can become more competitive in this market. Thank you very much. See you in the next class.